streaming live as well, so that there is a recorded version also available, which you guys can watch it later. Okay. Yeah, it's streaming live. Very good. Next. Make host. Okay, team. So chalo, let's get started. Okay. First of all, let me tell something about myself. Some of you might be knowing, some of you might not be knowing. But over and all journey, guys, I'm just a BSc computer science, and life has shown a lot of ups and downs. And after that, I somehow happened to get started with the IT industry. So I started my career in the year 2010. Okay, almost 12 years ago story. So I started working from 2010 onwards and started with a Java development, worked like a Java developer for 4 years. Okay, then converted into full stack, worked like on Angular, HTML, CSS kind of work, and then started leading small teams like 4 members, 5 members. Then I was promoted to technical lead, and I was a technical lead for around 3-4 years. And along with technical leading capability, I even started leading big teams like 10 members, 15 members. And then further, the stage evolved in my career. And right now, I am the head of the technology and currently leading 40-member team. Okay. And since past 3 years, my designation is head of the technology. And after current designation, the next designation is director as per the company hierarchy, basically. Okay. And right now I'm leading a 40-member team. So you need to really understand key. It has been a journey where there have been a lot of positives, there have been a lot of negatives. Okay. There have been failure times, hard times, there were good times. So both kind of a journey. So the primary one aim of this entire program that we are trying to do is I want to share all of these ups and downs of my career and the conclusions which I have drawn. I want to discuss all of that with you so that your next 10 years really becomes as smooth and comfortable as possible. Okay. Now let me tell you, there will be challenges, but somewhat anticipation will come to you. Okay, how exactly your core foundation of your thought process, actions on a day-to-day basis in your career should be, so that you can have a very successful next 10 years of your life. Okay. So what many people learn via life experience, yes, life is the best teacher, but it takes a lot of time. So you make mistake, you fall, then you realize, oh, I should not have done this. Then you try something else. If that works, good. Not. So it is a very time consuming process if you just want to go through the 10 years of experience and then draw conclusions. So my one aim is with this entire program, I will be sharing you these conclusions of my journey of 12 years. And along with this journey, I have like right now leading a 40-member team. So right from juniors, intern onwards, so we have like mid-level engineers, we have server developers, UI developers, QA members, DevOps members, we have architects, we have DBAs. So we have a full-fledged big team. And at every level, what is expected from every person? So that kind of a clarity and expectation is also with me. So I can really guide you guys in order to plan your career at every stage of your life. Okay. So one of the primary focus of this program is going to be building a massively successful career by preparing towards the next 10 years of a future. Okay. However, yes, what exactly you need to do in the current time, we are going to focus on that. Whether you are a job seeker right now or whether you are a working professional. And at a working professional, at what layer you are, if you're like 0 years experience, 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, whichever bracket you belong into, we are going to take some key inputs by which you can apply something at your regular job. Okay. So this is going to be one important focus area as part of this program. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. I have been interviewing since past 7+ years for many projects, multiple teams, and along with me, there are many other managers who are doing this. Let me tell you, the market is having a lot of people, but many of them are not good. Okay. So some groundbreaking thoughts we are going to discuss. Market has a lot of people, many of them are not good. Now let me tell you what is happening right now in the industry. If there are even openings of 3 people, 4 people, companies are getting around 800 plus resumes. Okay, so even for a small 2 3 openings, there is huge ton of resumes coming. And the unfortunate reality of truth is 70% of that resumes is crappy people. Okay, they don't know, they cannot speak, they don't have logical thinking, they don't have a problem solving approach and attitude wise problem. Let me tell you, 75% is just crap. You can simply remove them out of the equation. Even you listen to them for 2 minutes and you'll know, like, okay, he doesn't know anything, move on to the next. This is how industry is evaluating. They go through the resumes quickly, and even the HR makes quick calls, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, makes a decision. And like in 2 3 minutes, people are saying, oh, this is not guy, because 800 profiles needs to be evaluated. Now you need to understand, there is competition in terms of number, but there is very less competition in terms of quality and right professionalism. So if you can really become the right candidate which the industry needs, let me tell you, lot of money will come, opportunities will come, and lot of positions will be opened for you. With good money, good possibilities. But if you become this part of the remaining 70% of junk, let me tell you, market is having openings as low as like monthly 8,000 rupees. Okay, as low as 10,000 rupees, 12,000 rupees monthly, 15,000 rupees monthly. So where the packages are as low as like 2 lakhs a year, 2.5 lakhs a year. In the same industry, for beginners, there are packages like 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 12 lakhs. Okay, I know companies, freshers are being recruited with 7 lakhs, and that's an average number. Okay, 5 lakhs, many companies are ready to pay even to the freshers. That's happening in the industry. Okay, now let me tell you, there are so many companies, so many possibilities. I'm just telling you the reality of the other side. Different companies will have different package levels, and based upon the knowledge you have, you will become eligible for some of the company, and then you'll get in. So just know it. The first groundbreaking thought which you need to know, market has possibilities, and if you are able to grab, upgrade your quality, you will belong in the top class of the people of the world. Okay, so one of the focus of this program is to bring you in terms of your mindset, attitude, preparedness to belong into the top 20% people of the industry. Okay, so this program, we are not targeting really to become mediocre or just like how to survive in the industry. That's not our aim. We are targeting to belong in the top 20% cream public of the industry. Okay, that's what is the target. So open up your mind. It will need some efforts, some commitments, some involvement from your side to push yourself, and then we all can belong there. And the reason why I want you all to grow, because I want to belong into the top 20%. Whatever I have done in my past 12 years, now I want to go even further in that, and like trying to be really the people of the world who like changes the world. So okay, so that's what is the mission. We all can together belong into the high quality people. The world will say, okay, thank God these people were born in the current generation so that they did something. Okay, we need to create that kind of a mark. So I want all of you to play at a bigger level, not like mediocre and like, or how to get things and how to survive. I'm not able to do things. Can I do politics and all? No, we will grow, we will learn, we will become strong, and we will dominate the industry that we are in by belonging to the top category. Okay, fine. All those thoughts are good. It is powerful. Have the first thought. You need to be the best at whatever you do. The market is ruthless. If you're average performer, below average performer, people are getting fired every single day. Bonuses are being cut, layoffs are happening. It will happen to mediocre crowd and below average people. But the great guys will always be rewarded no matter what the market does. So belong there. Okay, now let's come back. What exactly we are going to do as part of this 4-week program? Yes, it is a 4-week program. Okay, देखो, one thing is I could have simply taken a few sessions, given you the techniques, strategies, and you could have, maybe some of you would have implemented, some would not. And those who have implemented, they might have tried it only for less amount of time and then they gave up. So one of the reason what is going on in the world is, the world is filled with knowledge. Okay, books are there. We'll take all the questions later. Okay, so the world is filled with knowledge. Books are there, techniques are there. There is a big corporate industry which is available. So everything is there. Still, 70% of the world is scrap, not able to perform nicely. That means there is a different problem here. So what we are trying to solve here is to really work with one another to grow in our overall potential. So we are not just going to discuss techniques and strategies. We are going to implement this on a regular basis. And that takes time. So step by step, we will be involved together. We will take actions together right from day one till the next 28 days, 4-week program. Okay, what is going to happen, everything we'll discuss today step by step, but just open up. Okay, and then you have to further think it and analyze and then join in from day 2 onwards. Okay, fine. So what is the primary focus? 4 weeks. First, the reason we don't want to just tell techniques, because that's not really working out for the world. We want to implement it together and implement it in a long run. That's where it's a 1-month program. Okay, how it is going to happen? Every day, Monday to Friday. Okay, Monday to Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. we are going to connect on a daily basis, either on Zoom or on YouTube live. So if you are part of already our internal WhatsApp groups, so I'll share the Zoom link there. And if not on Zoom, I'll share the YouTube link there where you can attend it from a live YouTube as well. Okay, we'll discuss what all things, when all things. Just be part of the group. Okay, now, so 4 weeks, what's the plan? And what are we trying to change here? There is primarily 2 areas. One is massive career success. Another is massive life success. Okay. So first thing, as part of the week 1, we are going to focus on all the career related techniques, strategies, which you can do as a job seeker or as a working professional at your job. You can do the techniques we are going to discuss, which will take you forward in your career. And for the job seekers, we'll be discussing techniques, strategies, which will help you to get jobs quickly. Okay. So the week 1 is going to be all about strategies for building you corporate ready and as a high performer in the corporate industry. Okay. Now, as we go on with the session forward, okay, we are going to focus on one important system of practical implementation of a productivity system. Okay, nothing but high-paced productivity. What the rest of the world is able to do in, let's say, 1 month of time, we want to grow ourselves so that we are able to do it in 15 days of time. Or let's say 60% of the time, maybe in 20 days. So nothing but, if rest of the world is finishing something in 5 days, how do we finish the same work in 3 days? And because guys, high pace performers are like that. If you want to belong in the top crowd of top 20%, you need to be better than majority of the world. For that, there is a full system. So first week, career related techniques, we will share the techniques so that you can start implementing it independently in your life. However, as we go forward, this productivity system that we are launching, we will be practically implementing it day by day together. So it is not just about understanding the system, it is about living it constantly all throughout. Okay, so that's the second target of the productivity system. Okay, now guys, we said career success and life success. So guys, for a very long period of time in my life, I have been studying how successful people really become successful. Nothing but the top CEOs of the world or the top managers of the industry, the big epic players of the world, how do they operate? Okay, and guys, I have been studying their life story from morning till evening, what kind of habits they involve in, what kind of things they don't do. So the point is, we are going to introduce the third stage of this course. Stage number 1, career techniques. Stage number 2, end-to-end productive system. Stage number 3, we are going to focus on installing the lifestyle of highly successful people within us. Okay, step by step karenge guys. Dekho guys, again I am telling, this course is not going to take you towards average or mediocrity. It is going to take you beyond. And guys, maybe some of you are not ready for it right now, but you need to really think about it. It is one life, and how are you going to live it, and how are you going to die with this? Okay, and an average life is a boring life. Okay, so just think about it. Push your limits. Thoda sa, let's become better in whatever we do. Let's grow in whatever we do. That's where the third stage of our program will be to install habits followed by great successful people of the world from morning till evening. Okay, step by step. Right now, how we spend our time, where are we wasting it, where can we utilize it, what are the habits followed by highly successful people, how can we implement all those habits in our life, and one by one we would launch these habits and install it as part of our regular life routine. Okay guys, some like very good author has said this. I'm not able to recollect the name right now. Okay, yeah, it's about Brand Tracy. He said success is predictable. Becoming great in life, becoming in the top 5%, 20% of the world is possible. It is predictable. It is predictable based upon how people are spending every single day of their life. Nothing but what you do in these 24 hours from morning till evening. If somebody studies those patterns, and if you're doing habits which will make you great in future, it is almost predicted, okay, if this guy is doing these many things every single day, then in future results will be great. If there is another guy, you study the 24 hours, lot of time waste and multiple other things, then you can say, oh, in future he's not going to have a bright future. Nothing but success is becoming predictable based upon the habits that you live on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so just understand, step by step, the weightage of this program is going to start becoming bigger. We will not just focus on mastering your careers, we will start focusing on mastering your full-fledged lives. Everything is a step-by-step process. Don't rush up with the things. Don't hurry up with the things. Step-by-step evolution will happen. Step number 1, career things which you can apply right now. Step number 2, how to do things in a faster, productive manner. Again, you can apply that in your career right now, whether you're a job seeker or a working professional. Third step is how grand, successful people of the world live their life. Those rules you apply to your current life situation. So it's not like in future you will apply sometime. It is something right now you can do at whatever layer or stage of your life you are in. Okay, so fine. So we will launch this as part of the initial 2 weeks. Initial 2 weeks focus will be on these 3 areas. And now there is one thing catch here. Okay guys, because some people might be like, okay, Abhi, now this statement which is coming, while studying great successful people of the world, it is noted around 90% plus successful CEOs, top owners, business owners, empire creators, okay, have a very effective morning routine. Nothing but they don't get started with busyness of their day and the pressure and the tension of the day and feeling stressed out, or I have to go to the job, this is not working, that is not working. They have a very well balanced work-life balance, and they are at the very epic positions of the industry. You cannot say they are stressful. They are able to manage it and achieve success in their work as well as their life, and that is possible by a very great morning routine which people follow. Guys, dekho, point is, it's a choice. Success is a choice. Belonging into the top 20% people of the world, it's a choice. Or remaining as a mediocre, below average person is a choice. It's a choice which you need to make with your life. Your parents are not going to do it. Your teachers are not going to do it. I am not going to do it. I am just trying to set some steps or guidelines or a direction to those who really want to accomplish bigger out of their lives. So if you want to rise towards success, this program can take you a guidance there. And then when you take your actions, you will rise. But it's a choice. You might say, no, I don't want to have this kind of a life. I'm okay with average. That's also fine. It's a choice. So you need to but think it wisely. What choice you want to make out of this life? It is given to you once, and every single day, it's like life day minus minus happening. We are going towards our death every single day of our life. How do we want to go towards that? It's your choice. Nobody is going to force it on you. Nobody can force it on you. No matter how much people tell, you will be like, "Nah, I'll do what I want." Now the question is, what do you really want? To waste your time or to use your life? It's a choice basically. Okay, now let's come back. And guys, why I'm saying is, it will be straightforward. Techniques will be simple, easy to implement. Still, people will not be able to do. And that's the reason majority of the world is not able to achieve success. There was a survey conducted. I told this example recently, okay, from Harvard University. Okay, some of the very like top professionals of the world come from that university. A study was made almost like 50 years ago, okay, or even before that. Okay, they studied the last generation people, 100 people, college passed out, and they asked them a question: how many of you want to become successful? And these 100 people from the college were studied, okay, for the next 50 years to really see who becomes successful, who not. You know what the tragedy came? One of the top institutions of the world, the stats came from that. Only one person out of that became financially very rich. Very rich. One person out of 100. Remaining, there were four people. They were financially independent. Okay, fine, no problem. They are not doing anything. Still, money is coming, financially safe and secure. Next, it was observed around 20 to 30% people needed to still work in their age of 65 to 70. Nothing but all age ho gaya, 60, 70 happening. Still, they need to work in order to get the day by day living, monthly by monthly salary, so that they can survive. And guys, almost 50% of the people were completely broke. No money, nothing, completely dependent on somebody else for survival. Now you can imagine one of the top institutions of the world, and that's the reality of the world. Okay, 80%, 85% are going to end up in a disastrous stage of their life. Guys, again, I'm saying it's a choice. Right now, it's destiny that you are connected, I am connected. It's a choice again. Maybe you could have done anything else, but you made a choice. Let's see what is happening as part of career transformation. And it is just your destiny, so that you are able to consume these words which I'm saying. It was a choice to make. If you make sensible choices with your life will start growing. It will need commitments and efforts. It's not going to be simple, but know it, 80% people of the world, even after whatever is going on in the world, will be dying an average life. And when they are in their deathbed, they will complain. They will say, I wish I should have lived my life like this, like that. I could have done so many things. I had huge potential, but life wasted, and it's not going to come back again. So make a smarter choice. Now, coming back to what are we going to do? Okay. Now, once we say the third stage of this program, installing the successful habit, there we are saying we are going to install a morning routine followed by very successful people. Okay. Now, once we install that, as part of the week 1 and week 2. So week 1 and week 2, these 4 things will be on focus. Right from tomorrow onwards, we'll get started. 4 things will be on focus in week 1, week 2. First, your career growing techniques for job seekers and working professionals. Second, end-to-end productivity system, how to get faster results than 80% of the world. And we are going to practically implement this productivity system. Third is starting to install habits followed by very successful people of the world. Fourth is, as part of this successful habits, installing a morning routine. These 4 things will be included as part of the first 2 weeks of the program. Okay. Now, moving on to the third week. Now, guys, as part of this season 104, till the previous one, we were having a different kind of a process or something. But with season 104, the current batch, the third week, we are going to really master these habits which we have learned as part of week 1 and week 2. nothing but the 24 hours mastery. It will not become optional. Okay, we are going to enforce to follow every single habit which is followed by high performers of the world. That's where the 24 hours we are going to monitor and master on a day-to-day basis. That's where the entire learnings of week 1, week 2 with proper systems, we are going to merge it in the life so that it is no longer optional. Okay, so that's the full focus. So guys, देखो, just if I tell techniques कि अरे ऐसे करते वैसे करते, it doesn't work out like that. The world knows it. Even if I don't tell, if you're very committed, you can explore on internet, you can learn by your life experiences, you will know it. Still 80% of the world is not getting successful. That's a serious question. And so we need to get into this week 3 where we will be, it's a complete integration week. All these learnings of week 1 and 2, the successful habits, the productivity habits, the mindset of career and life, we are going to merge it into our life with a mandatory discipline. Try to be 80%, 90% doing all the habits followed by the successful people. That's going to be the 24-hour mastery. So 24-hour mastery we are going to run as part of the week 3. Okay, now moving on to the week 4. Every week, every day is going to be massively beneficial. Guys, I would highly recommend this event is going to be even bigger than your marriage occasion of your life. You can take that statement. Okay, even bigger than that, because your next 50 years, 70 years of this life can actually be built up based upon what we are going to do here. It's completely, again, I'm saying your choice. I will do it along with you. Many people of the program will do it along with you. But the question is, will you do it for yourself? And guys, based upon my past, I've been doing it since past 2 years. It's not something new. Since 2 years, we are doing it. From 2020 COVID times, we started with this program. Multiple seasons has happened, like 15, 20 seasons. We are repeating it. We are getting better, more value, more outputs. I'm telling, there were people who got great benefits with this. There were people, they felt, oh, now I will do a lot. And there were people, they understood everything, but they never applied in their life. So their life did not change much. So I'm telling you, with this program also, all the 3 variations are possible. There will be some who will grow to that level, what we are actually targeting. There will be some, they will just rise a bit more. There will be some, maybe for 1 month, the thought might open, and after that, they'll be back to their older life. What does this mean? Okay, we will put our efforts. But the question is, will you be also putting that kind of commitment? So with the week 3, that's where this focus is of this program. Okay, we will mandatorily integrate it. Okay, we will mandatorily integrate these habits into our life. It's not going to be optional. Okay, why? Because I'm trying that the success rate of this program should be almost 100% for those who reach to the end of the program. So let's see, that's where I'm saying week 3 is about integration week, where we merge these things in our life. And guys, then comes the week 4. Okay, recently, last Friday itself, we completed our season 103. It was a very nice week 4 performance by a lot of people. Let me tell you what happened. As part of week 4, we are going to evolve our personalities. Nothing but confidence levels. Okay, nothing but communications. Nothing but cutting down the nervousness within us. Okay, nothing but adding more value to the society. How we are going to do all that is, we are going to come up with our own programs. Okay, nothing but how can you give value to the world? So as part of the week 4, you guys will be going live on your platforms, YouTube's, Facebook, taking up the course, maybe whatever you're doing. If you are, guys, let me tell, if you're a job seeker, you take on maybe interview preparation or training related material. If you're working professional, you can take more valuable things. But as part of the week 4, you all are going to go live, share your knowledge to the world. What will happen is, when you share your knowledge, you become better in that. It's only for your growth. We are not doing it for anybody else. It's for your growth. When you go live, your confidence level will rise. If you are hesitated, I cannot speak, what will people think? That battle will finish. Many interviews right now are happening remote, on camera. So going live will make you more bold, more confident. It will boost up your potential basically. And you will realize that there is a different dimension to you. Okay, so that we are going to focus as part of the week 4. Our personality will evolve, our confidence level will evolve, and there is a step-by-step system of what we are going to do. We'll get in more details about that. So confidence evolution, personality evolution, communication evolution, and more boldly you will be taking your own sessions, which will be useful for your job getting, which will be useful at your work. Okay, now this is what is a 4-week program, Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. And from second week onwards, we will even start the morning 6 to 7 a.m. It's not going to be a repetition. 6 to 7 we do morning routine followed by successful people, and 9 to 10 this entire 28-day program is going to continue. Okay, so far this is what we are trying to do. Okay, now the next one, guys. Entire program of 28 days is completely free of cost. Okay, so there is no money involved. You're not supposed to pay me anything. But there is even something bigger than money that we are putting on this program here. Okay, there are 2 criterias. So everybody is not going to be eligible to do this entire program. Okay, why? Because there are different priorities for different people. Okay, there are different priorities for different people. Maybe some of you are not ready to go through this massive upgrade at your life right now. Maybe you're not ready for that. So I have built up a system which will make sure that only those who are ready, only they will reach to the end of the program, not everybody. So even though I am giving this free knowledge, my 12 years of experience for everybody, but everybody will not be getting it. Only those who deserve will get it. And how do I decide whether people deserve it? Truly based upon your actions. There are 2 criterias for continuing this program. One is your consistency. Okay, one criteria for the program is your consistency. The second criteria is you should contribute something to make the world better. Okay, you should contribute something to make the world better. Maybe do some charity, maybe help somebody, go maybe just like purchase something for somebody, just go help out. If there is some kind of roadside work happening, just support those people or anything like that. You need to do donations, charity, help those in need, and contribute to the society. Live than yourself. That will be one NT criteria for this. So first, okay, you need to be consistent, because as soon as you're not consistent, you will not be allowed entry to the next week. Okay, the second is, for getting the final entry, you have to contribute to the society. Okay, how I'm going to do, again, simple kar raha ho, guys. I'm not putting it too much challenging as well. Okay, देखो, week 1 is going to be completely free. week 1 में consistency भी अभी तक proven नहीं है, so consistency का भी barrier नहीं है. You don't have to do charity also. Week 1 will be free for all, Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. daily. We will come live, we will take the benefit of this. But for getting into the week 2, or your consistency of these 5 sessions will be measured. Okay, so week 2 criteria, what is that criteria? I'll define for now, just know it. You should come to the sessions daily. That's how your consistency will be measured. Daily your attendance is going to be tracked. I will share a Google form link even in today's session. I'll give you a link, and if you just mark your attendance there, and on a daily basis we will measure you, and by the next Friday, all those who have attended some X amount of sessions will get entry to the week 2. So automatically those guys who are not serious or not making a choice of growth, because if you don't attend the session, there is definitely no value for you in this. So I don't even want to continue you forward. Okay, so consistency will be the thing. Every week filtration will happen of non-serious people. And the second thing is, for getting into the week 3, so week 1, week 2, consistency will be the barrier. But for getting into the week 3 and week 4, you need to do donation, contribution to the society, making this world a better place, spreading kindness. That kind of a incident will happen. Okay, and already let me tell you, as part of our previous batch, So multiple members completed this challenge as part of the week 1 and week 2. Let me quickly share the screen in order to really inspire some of you guys as well, and then we will take it forward. I'm just sharing a quick screen so that you all can relate to what we are trying to do. Guys, we really want to make this world a better place. This is what we are trying to do. Okay, so this is a link here. So I will create one LinkedIn blog for season 104 as well. So we started this last month. Okay, now we are on this mission of spreading kindness and care. So belonging in top 20% people of the world, it becomes our responsibility to take care of the remaining 80%, and we do that by spreading out kindness. So there are these people, okay, around 8 or 9 people who completed week 1 consistency challenge, and in week 2 consistency challenge did that as well. Then they become eligible for week 3, week 4 as part of that. Day one did this contribution to the society, and whoever did this both were allowed to join in for the week 3 and the week 4. So as part of this program also it was required, and you can just see here, okay, how nice contributions some of our members of the previous batch, because no money to me, it's something which you have to do to the world, so that I feel satisfied ki bhai, I'm not giving my free services for somebody who don't really deserve. So if you are care and kind to the world, I would like give my heart out to you in order to grow you. But if you have that kind of thing, selfishness and only me and my growth, then sorry, I guess we will not be able to work out together. So you need to be kind. I am becoming kind, and that's what we are trying to spread kindness here. Okay, so I feel satisfied to really share my knowledge to good people. Okay, so we got something like Akhila as part of the previous week. So so she has done some contribution to the Isha education. Okay, so that's a pretty good stuff. Okay, next we got she did some nice charity for disaster relief program. So she did some contribution. Hello guys. Hello team, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you're audible.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Yes.
Just give a minute. I'm screen again.
Sir, voice is break.
I think
Okay,
your
okay.
is not good, actually.
Hmm.
Can you check that?
Okay. Okay. Now I'm sharing my screen again, team. Am I audible? Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, guys. Chalo. Thank you, everyone. Let's continue. So yeah, this was the contribution like to the road construction. Marvelous. Okay. Next, moving on forward, we have another contribution from Shekhar for the midday meal program for school-going children. Okay, for good nutrition and tasty food for them. So like for those children which cannot afford a proper meal, so midday meal program he contributed. Next, we got other set of contributions from multiple other guys as well. Okay, so we got from Shruti. Okay. Okay, and yes, there were several other as well. Okay, so we got from Suraj as well. Okay, one of the contributions. So Suraj did this was really interesting story. He was just walking through the lane, and then he realized a lady was not having light at home. And now he just went on inquiring, "Ki, Harry, why are you not putting out light?" And she said, "I'm not having any electricity facility at my place." So this guy started to take all the products and make sure she gets the right light. So guys, this kind of work is awesome. Okay. So this is genius work happening and really proud of it. And there were multiple others. So looks like some of the images are clashed in here. Okay. But I think yes, Dibesh was one, and there were some other several guys as well. Okay. So fine. So this is what we are trying to do, guys, as part of our program. Okay. Keeping it simple. 4 weeks of mastering career and life. Monday to Friday, 9 to 10 p.m. and in the morning time, 6 to 7 a.m. Okay, week one completely free for all, no restrictions, no criterias. Daily, I will share the Zoom link or YouTube link in our WhatsApp groups. You just join in live. Right from tomorrow onwards, career related inputs will start. Make some practical notes, guys. Sit on a serious note, not like while doing something else, you're still like just listening the headphones. Be alert, take a pen and a paper, make some notes about it. Make sure that this knowledge converts it into your life. Okay. Second, once the week one is done, your consistency will be measured. Whoever are consistent, they will be allowed to join in for the week two. Not everyone. Now, in the week two, we will go with the productivity system, with the morning routines, with the successful habits. Okay. And some of them we might even launch it with week one also. So kind of clubbed will be there for week one, week two. And then week two consistency will always also measure. And along with week two consistency, we will do this contributing to the society, and everybody is supposed to do that, even those people who have completed it in the previous session. For this season also you have to do, because guys, एक बार करने से लाइफ लॉन्ग के पाप नहीं धुल जाएंगे. So we need to keep contributing and making this world better, no matter, guys, even if it is 100 rupees, that's also fine. Even if it is with a smile service, that is also fine. So we are not asking big donations and like something very massive. A small smile, if you can give to somebody who is in need, okay, that is going to be also eligible for getting inside the system. So week two will be like that, and then the week three will focus on integration week, where all these habits we make sure it's massively permanent. And let me tell you interesting fact about week three. Week three is going to be a knockoff week. Okay, knockout week. You miss one session and you're out. It's hardcore integration. You miss one session and you are out. You are not going to be allowed to continue forward. Okay, the reason is you need to prioritize your success on top of any other thing in your life. If you are able to get your mind there, success means bigger than anything else for me. Okay, that's where you will become success. Average minded people will not get there. If you prioritize success above all of the things which is happening in your life, that's where your life will start changing. So week three, how we are enforcing, okay, it is becoming a mandatory integration, is those who really want to do it, they will not quit on any single session. No excuses will matter, no reasons will matter. Guys, again, you might be like, "Arey, my brother's wedding is there, how then I cannot do it?" Maybe then this is not the right time for you. You just attend the remaining of it. Maybe life will give you chance next month. So every month on Monday I will launch it, but a time will come when you need to get started. And guys, I would say the best time is today and right now. Don't keep pushing things to future, because future is not going to become great unless you do something great. So week three is going to be a knockout round. Any miss, out. And not just about session attending miss, we are going to even get it closer to your activities of the day. Nothing but there are a lot of activities which successful people follow. We will measure evidences of that. Are you doing it on a regular basis or not? And that will also be considered as the entry into the further progress. Let me tell you, once you integrate it, your lifestyle will completely change. And then guys, eventually you will all end up with week three, where we will even grow our personalities. Okay, step by step, massive upgrade will happen. Okay, fine. Now, if there are any questions, write it in the chat. Meanwhile, by the time this question answer is happening, I will share a quick attendance form. So just fill up your basic details, email, contact number, and yeah, I'll just show it. Okay, it will be having some attendance code. So your email, contact number, name, and attendance code. I'll give you some code. Let's start filling that up. So I'm pasting a form link in our Zoom chat. A second, let me first give that, and then you guys can get started. Don't worry, you might be like, come on, itna monitoring chal raha hai, like humko nahi padi hai, we don't want success. But let me tell you guys, somebody should really make success mandatory for us. Okay, your schooling system made it mandatory that if you pass one class, then only you are allowed to go to the next class. 10th made it mandatory, you need to have this much percentage in order to grow forward, and that is the reason majority of the world became successful, because a system mandated that to happen. So don't make the system the bad guy. Okay, if mandatoriness is not there, people will not follow. That's human nature. COVID happened, the entire world, okay, now the government made it mandatory to stay at home. If you come outside, there were dandes, right? Because it was made mandatory, it was forced on you. That's where our entire population of the world were locked inside. Without mandatoriness, had it been given optional choice, nobody would have done it. So I'm just trying to come up with a system. I'm not the bad guy here, or the system is not the bad guy. And don't let your egos go up कि भाई अच्छा हमको नहीं लेगा session में आएंगे ही नहीं. It's not for me. It's a system which is expecting us to perform. It's not about you or me. If I don't do it, I don't qualify for the system. Okay, do you know the Netflix working culture? Okay, I was reading a document about Netflix working culture. They say everybody who wants to stay in the company should perform, or they will be thrown out of the organization. Mandatory performance required, or you're not eligible to work for next Netflix development. Okay, guys, system enforcing growth and greatness will get growth and greatness. Like that, I'm just trying to come up with one system. And don't feel bad about it if you're not able to make it. Just the thing is, maybe you're not ready right now. Next time, another chance. But don't quit on it. And don't let your egos come in the way, because I'm not doing it for just my sake. I'm trying to build it up so that we together can grow through this kind of a barrier where we hold our standards high. Not for mediocrity, not for below performance, for actual massive growth and belonging in the top 20% people of the world. That's the high mark. And guys, let me tell you, those who live the life the way we want them, okay, when they are on their deathbed, there will be a smile on their face and they will say, I lived my life greatly. Okay, and guys, the statements will be, even if I get chance one more to live the life, I will not be able to live the way I already did. That's what we are trying to do here. Okay, so fine, let me quickly take on the attendance. Okay, form. Okay, here we go. Season 104 attendance. Okay, WhatsApp number, generating code. Okay, and here we go, sharing the link. Okay, so guys, don't take the system personally. Okay, bhai, if I'm not doing, you're doing this to me. I'm not doing anything. I'm just trying to upgrade your standards, basically. Okay, and it's not me who are trying to do. It's a system which is trying to do. Okay, so I am part of the same system. I try to hold my standards high. I don't like to do everything every day, but I keep my standards high by pushing myself. Okay, so in this form link, I'm pasting here in chat. Okay, so there is going to be a registration code or attendance code inside. Fill the attendance code 9797. Okay, and there is this one field there, day activity count. So ignore that field for now. Okay, ignore that field or fill up a 0 there. And if you have any questions, guys, type it in chat, team. And it's 10 p.m. We'll try to keep our session very directed to the point. fill this attendance up. Okay, Yogesh, so your concentration focus related, it is part of the week 2. Okay, it's already part of week 2. Okay, how do you enhance your productivity? So there we are going to discuss about cutting down the distractions, enhancing your focus. So we'll discuss all those strategies as part of week 2. Guys, just stick with it. These are the best things which you can ever learn out of your life. And all these principles, you can just lay the foundation of your life, guys, and life is going to be awesome after this. Okay, okay, team, quickly fill it up. Copy paste this form link, and guys, come with an intention to really learn and grow. Okay, so, and be kind, be caring, keep growing, keep learning. Okay, so push yourself. Tomorrow is going to be the day 2, and okay, so somebody else is also saying concentration and focus is something. Yes, guys, these are critical things. Okay, let me tell you one. What's happening is key in the current times, distraction of social media is training our mind to not be focused. These, I'm chatting, okay, or I'm working, notification comes, I get busy in notification. Okay, kya hua, what happened? All of a sudden a phone rings. I pick up the phone, start speaking. Nothing but daily by daily, our mind is being trained to not focus. That is the reason many majority of the people are getting like not focused, not concentrated. They're doing something else, something rings, and they just go somewhere else. If your context keeps switching so much, it adds problems, right? That's where you're not able to focus. So ek ek karke, accept it. Fine, this is going wrong. Let's see what it is, and we can evolve that. Every problem is solvable. Okay? Fine. Karte, hota hai, guys. It's all possible to solve. Okay. Next. Guys, type it in chat. Guys, type it in chat quickly. And you can even write your questions in WhatsApp to me in one-on-one if you don't want it to be discussed here. Okay, write the question team, or in one-on-one chat you can just put it. Okay, fine. So this is what, or in WhatsApp you write me the question. Is already 10:02. I want to really stick with some times about even 9 to 10, so that it's already 10 p.m. late, and I really want all of you to be really good at whatever you're doing. Okay, and fine, there are a few questions coming. Let me quickly answer that. Daily session YouTube pe milenge kya? Okay, it will be based upon, yes, the first week will be always available on YouTube. The second week onwards, since it is going to be allowed only for eligible members, not for everybody, those sessions will start becoming narrowed down. Okay, so based upon if you have already qualified it, it will be available. Okay, so I'll host it, if not on YouTube, maybe somewhere else, and give the link to those guys who have already qualified for it. Okay. Next, I'm working on some site work. Can I continue this training? Yes, it is open for all, guys. Dekho, your career, IT is just one part of this, but over and all, whatever you do in your job, it is going to happen as part of it. So whichever profession you are in, I feel our system is going to work for everything. So just come with an open mind. Few sessions will be there which are specific to the IT industry, job seekers, working professionals. Only maybe 3 or 4 sessions might be like that, but otherwise the entire system will make you productive no matter what profession you are in, will make you success habits no matter what profession you are in, and the other 2 activities also. So career is not a barrier, it can be anything. Okay, so fine. Okay, Achal is asking question. This is an entire 4-week program. Monday to Friday it will happen, Saturday, Sunday it will be off. So every month we will be doing a 28-day program. Okay, 4-week program. Okay, fine team. So chalo, that's it. Have a nice day. Keep the thoughts running in your mind, and guys, don't worry. Even if you're not able to remember whatever we are trying to say, don't worry about it, because we are going to live it. And guys, once you start living it, you will automatically start remembering. Lifestyle change is required. Understanding is not the target. Changing our lifestyle is the target. Okay, so chalo, thank you all for this amazing session 1. And when I started, I was all wet. Right now I'm in shoes, fully pant wet over here. It was heavily raining. Okay, and hopefully tomorrow with a dry we'll start the sessions sharp at 9. Okay. Thank you all. Take care of yourself and have